無益な戦いをするつもりはない。そのために得た力だ。
トルメンタル
テンプスでシブロンブリーチブレイブソウル説。
What is going on, you guys? This is your boy the Death Smasher, and welcome back to yet another Bleach Brave Souls video. And today we are back again with yet another tier list, and this is basically going to be the final tier list of the year, which is basically all of the seasonal characters that we have gotten throughout this year of 2021. And funny enough, this year was the year we got the least amount of seasonals compared to 2020, because last year in 2020 we were getting seasonals like almost every mid-month, where this year it was mainly relegated to only the end of the month gachas for when we didn't have Spirits Are Forever With You or any type of limited gacha. So yeah, we have a lot less seasonals to go on this time around, and we also decided to pretty much include the Christmas, Ninny, and Noel in the list. I know they're limited characters, but they're technically still Christmas variants of the actual characters, so I figure I may as well add them in regardless, despite the fact that they will not be able to be pulled from 5-star tickets, which contain seasonals and can literally only be pulled from Burn the Witch banners. So yeah, do keep that in mind as I pretty much talk about the tier list. But anyways, these are all the characters, and the way of how I'm going to be ranking them up is actually going to be different this time around. I was going to go for the standard 5 attribute format and literally rank the best one from the worst one, but I just realized we got no mind seasonal unit this year, so I figure, okay, let me change the format, and we have 4 types of tiers, which is God tier, amazing, good, and mediocre. And I think it's pretty much self-explanatory. God tier is basically the tier in which the characters have no problematics and are literally the best characters to use. Amazing characters that are still very damn good, but have one little niche to them that kind of makes them, not stand above the rest and basically be up there with God tier. Good, just characters that are good but have one flaw that does hold them back. And mediocre, characters that have a lot of flaws. So that's how I'm gonna rank them up, and with that being said and done, let us go ahead and begin the tier list. So starting it off with the Machine Society characters, let's take a look at the Machine Society Nemu. Nemu, she's the second best technique character that we have in the game and is literally behind Art Book Ichigo, and this character helped revolutionize tech units because for the longest of time, tech was literally the weakest attribute in the game up until this Nemu's release. Like, this character, she has Frenzy with Havoc at 20%, Berserker of 20%, and has the technique attribute Soul Reaper strong attack damage by plus 20%. And this type of skill is already stronger than a standard Berserker 20%, as it's a different type of multiplier, because not only is Nemu having a 20% Berserker buff, but she's buffing every other tech Soul Reaper strong attack damage by an additional 20%. And she's just very good, like literally very good. The only flaw that she has is that she doesn't have Sharpshooter, but even then, what she has literally makes her top a lot of things for tech. Like, she's second best unit for a very good reason, and heck, she even has the increased status element chance against speed attribute hollows, so you have a higher chance at being able to inflict paralysis on all of your strong attacks for when ITs have hollows and when the enemies are not immune to paralysis, which in this IT, Nemu actually has killer advantage. The enemies don't have a freeze resistance, and she'll be able to pretty much clean out the IT like as if it's nothing. Like, this is your go-to character if you want to farm this current IT that is on. And in terms of the innate skills, she does have freeze immunity, which is actually a very good skill. Like, nothing too crazy, but it's still good to have regardless. So yeah, and the kit, oh, it's godly because she has a 3k length beam, 960 radius AoE in front, and then the third strong attack exactly the same as 5th anniversary Ichigo. It is an AoE distant charge attack where The initial charge is 840, and then once you fully charge it, it's full screen 1080 radius. Like, there's just no complaint about this character other than the fact that she is missing a sharpshooter or guard break, and even then, she's a very excellent character to use in the game, period. So where am I going to actually rank her up? Easy, boys, easy. I think we're actually gonna put her up on God tier. No complaints here, that's all I gotta say. Now let's move on to the next character. Up next we have the Machine Society Yoruichi, and this is a power holo killer, so if you guys don't have 5th anniversary Ichigo, this is a great character to use because she has a very good kit and also has some pretty decent skills because she has Frenzy +1, Havoc at 20%, Guard Break, Berserker plus 20%, and yeah, she has a lot of stuff going for her. She even has Burn on everything, which isn't the best status element to have. We could have gotten anything other than Burn, like Freeze, Paralysis. Like, I just don't understand why they went for Burn. Like, it just didn't really make too much sense to begin with. And in terms of the innate skills, she even has Poison Resistance and Read Hollow Dodges, making it very good for Common quests for when you do the Iceberg of Perseverance and you do the last floor where every single hollow has dodge. So pretty good. And the kit is also pretty good as well because she has the Shotgun Blast on the SA1, 1200 by 1200. For those of you guys that aren't familiar, it's the same SA1 that the Power Kokuto has, the Swimsuit Apache has, and even Arena Okiora and this Christmas Orihime right here, which is a decent strong attack. It's not the best, but it's definitely a very good strong attack regardless. The second strong attack is a 960 in front, and then the third strong attack is full screen 1200 radius. Now, my main problem with this character is the fact that you're gonna have to wait for 20 seconds to use that second strong attack again because it is a boost. Now, granted, it will allow Yoruichi to do a lot more damage on all of her attacks, but you're gonna have to wait for every 20 seconds to use that second strong attack again when you're mainly gonna be using your first and the third. And let's be honest here, in this case, a 3k length beam would have been better than the Shotgun Blast because you're just going to be covering a lot more mobs to kill, where with this one, it's only going to be what's in front of you. So, like, I wouldn't really call her a God tier unit, but I am going to at least put her up on Amazing because she is just that damn good, and I don't think this is a character that needs to be slept on. Now, of course, if you guys have, like, per se, 5th anniversary Ichigo, then okay, I can understand why, but this is still a good character to have regardless, and is a great lifesaver for Common quests. So, yeah. On to the next character, we have ourselves Mashiro. Unfortunately, this character is crap, because let's get into it. So she has Frenzy with Havoc at 20%. She still has 20% Berserker, but no extra Berserker through the 6-star skills. Has Recharge, is a Mind Droplet character, and has Guard Break. That being said, even though she has Weakening on everything, her kit is garbage. Because, well, let's just get into it. The SA1 is a range collision attack, 20% into 60% mag, and then the second strong attack, it's the same SA2 that Power Hikone has, that Spirit Society Ichigo has, and Tokinata has, 60% into 8% range collision vortex pushback attack, and then the third strong attack is full screen 1200 radius. Like, yeah, for those of you guys that aren't familiar, the SA1 is literally the same as Spirits Are Forever with you Uryu, Bambietta, and Ruruka. Now, for me, I would personally not have a complaint about this strong attack if it weren't for the fact that she literally has this second strong attack right here, and that literally hurts the character a lot, and she doesn't even have the 80% SP buff to even help out the character to begin with. And also, let me not forget to mention, this character also has a delayed activation time on her third strong attack, which is pretty bad, like. So where am I gonna place this Mashiro? Unfortunately, I have to place her in mediocre because, like, she just has way too many flaws going for her. She could have been a way better character, but Caleb just decided to say, oh, let's shaft this character then, basically. Okay, next character we have is going to be Spirit Society Shinji. This Shinji, I love the design. I really love it. It's just a shame that he was given the most insane looking skills, but they made his gameplay dog water. And by that, I'm gonna talk about it real quick. So this character has a strong attack reaches time of minus 14%, so at the very least you can use him as a link. Berserker 20, damage to paralyzed enemies by 20%, frenzy +1, guard break and havoc at 20%, and has paralysis on everything. And the innate skills, he also comes with immobilizer, which by the way, it's a broken skill because it allows you to inflict paralysis every 5 seconds. It's literally the same exact skill as the Tech 1000-Year Blower Yamamoto, except instead of inflicting burn every 5 seconds, it's paralysis. And he also has Reed Soul Reaper dodges, which is pretty useful for when it comes to, you know, getting the small and medium scrolls from the Transcendence quests, and also has Sprinter, so the skills are good. The skills are very stacked, but the kit is very garbage because he has the 18% mag pushback attack. The worst first strong attack that you could ever give to this character, period. And then the second strong attack is still the breath style vortex, similar to Tokinada, although this one doesn't push back and it's only a 60% mag into 30% mag. For those of you guys that aren't familiar, it's the same SA2 that Ginjo has, basically. So yeah, it's still a vortex type of attack. And then the third strong attack is full screen. Like, you could not have given him a freaking better SA1, could you, Caleb? Like, it just makes no freaking sense. I don't understand why they do this on purpose just to make the character bad. Like, I get that he has good skills, but like, he doesn't even have the 80% spiritual pressure buff to even help save his ass, which is very disappointing. So, unfortunately, Shinji, I'm gonna have to put him on mediocre, but I'm gonna place him above Mashiro just because of the fact that he has way better skills, and the immobilizer is gonna be very clutch for IT should you guys be planning to use this character. So yeah. Up next we have White Ichigo. Now this character, solid unit, very damn solid, because this character is the very first speed character that is a flurry unit that has guard break. And let's get into it. He has flurry with a guard break, overall 50% bruiser, berserker 40, even has damage to weakened enemies, and also has strong attack reaches time of minus 12%, which will allow White Ichigo to get his strong attacks a bit more frequently. Now, yo, Caleb, how about giving us those NAD recharge hybrid links? Thank you very much. At least we can use them just fine on White Ichigo. And this character, he has the best kit that a NAD unit needs, because on top of having weakening and the debuff on the special, like, look at his kit. He has the Shotgun Blast, basically the same as Machine Society Yoruichi, but without the Havoc. Good for, you know, getting a bit of crowd control and for downing the enemies. SA2 is the Walking Vortex, the same SA2 that Oetsu has, and this Renji right here, even though compared to Renji, when you flashed up, it doesn't completely cancel out the Vortex, so there's no issue with that whatsoever. And then the third strong attack is full screen. Like, this character is so damn good. It's very damn good, and he even has fire immunity as an actual innate skill, which is what you would want to have for guild quests, since the no affiliation week does have burn puddles. So very, very good. My only complaint with this character is the fact that he doesn't have a boost on his second strong attack. I think that he definitely needed that, and he doesn't have long reach, but still, this is an amazing character regardless, and I think he is literally one of the top NAD characters that we have for speed, and is second to Jushiro. And where am I gonna classify him? I'm gonna have to classify him in amazing, but I'm gonna have to put him behind Yoruichi, because let's be honest here, NAD units are never gonna clear as fast as SP based characters. But still, White Ichigo, very solid character. I have no complaints other than a couple minor nitpicks, but that's it. Up next we have the Spirit Society Lisa. Very good character. She did surpass Mugetsu, but she does have one flaw that kind of holds her back and is not literally making her reach the top 5 best heart units that we have in the game. But let's get into it real quick. So she has Frenzy with Havoc at 20%, Berserker 20%, and even has the heart attribute Soul Reaper damage to status ailment affected enemies by 20%, meaning that Lisa, once you inflict a status element against an enemy, you'll be doing 20% more damage towards that one mob, and not to mention will also boost up all the other heart Soul Reapers and allow them to do 20% more damage to the enemies that have been affected by a status element. It's a strong skill, but it is very RNG based, but it's definitely a very good skill to have for co-op. Do keep that into consideration. So Yeah, and she is also a Link Slot Potion character, so this is definitely a unit you do want to have if you are lacking, per se, the likes of the Desert Society Rukia or Nini in this case. And let's take a look at the overall innate skills. She has freeze immunity, pretty good. Like, you can use her in this current IT. She will not be frozen, so it works. And the attacks, yeah, she has a 3k length beam. Good. Second strong attack, Crawling Vortex. Damn. She's better than Mugetsu, but that already stinks. And then the third strong attack is 1200 radius full screen. Like, the only complaint I have to give her is the fact that she just has the Crawling Vortex. If it weren't for the Vortex and she had, per se, the same second strong attack as Tokinata, Hikone, or even the likes of, you know, having the 960, she would definitely be going up to the amazing tier. But in Lisa's case, I am going to place her in good, because she is a very good character. I just don't think she's plenty amazing, but this is still a step up from Mugetsu. So yeah, do keep that into consideration. Up next, we have the Swimsuit Retsu. Now, this character is stupid, and I mean really stupid, because let's get into it. She has weakening on everything, and she can even heal her teammates on the Soul Bomb and Soul Reaper Killer, Berserker 20%, Devastation 40, Frenzy +1, Guard Break, Havoc at 20%. She is a Power Link Slot Potion character, so if you don't have Noelle, White Day Grimmjow, or Christmas Momo, you can use this character, and heck, this is a big step up from the Christmas Momo, because Christmas Momo had that really stinky SA2 that just really held her back. Whereas this character doesn't have anything holding her back, and she's actually really good. And also, she has weakened defense. Guys, if you get this character to T20, give her full stamina damage boost and weaken defense, you can make her Soul Bomb be very nasty to the point that it's almost going to be on the same power scale as a character that has weakening with bombardment. Think about it real quick, lads. That is actually insane. And I mean literally insane. The innate abilities, oh, look at that. She has Reed Soul Reaper dodges. Very, very good. For once again, the same thing as Shinji, you can use her to farm the small and medium scrolls for when Soul Reapers actually have dodge, and she has Sprinter, so yeah, no complaints about the innate skills. And then the attacks, the kid is good. The kid is actually very good because she has the 40% shave attack. Keep in mind that this is the new shave attack, which is basically the one that characters such as the Tech Nini have. Even, I believe, Bruno has it. I can't remember anyone that has it other than Fierce Battle Uryu. It's not the old one that Thousand Year Blower Uryu or Seinosuke has, so this is definitely a big improvement. And then the SA2 is a 3k length beam. And then the third strong attack is 1170 in front. Absolutely nasty kit. Now, I don't think it's the best kit that we have, but it is definitely a very good one, and I've got no complaints because this Retsu, again, is a big step up from Momo, and just about anyone can use her. And heck, you can even use this character to auto IZ and still be able to get the pots just fine, just because of the fact that she has weakening. She's just going to be attacking everything from the distance, and you'll get the job done with her. Plus, she's sexy. Like, look at the bunga bungas that she has right here. And yeah, where am I going to place her? Now, Retsu, I'm going to be 100% honest with y'all. I'm going to put her in amazing. I'm not on God tier because she doesn't have the best kit, but she still has a very good one regardless. Now, if she had, per se, the 960 in front and the 3k length beam as the first round attack, oh, bro, I would definitely put her on God tier because that would mean that she would have the same exact kit as the Mind Koga, making her pretty damn busted. So I'm definitely going to place her above the Yoruichi because she just has way more things going for her. Yeah, I know the kit isn't as great as Yoruichi's, but at the very least, you don't have to wait for 20 seconds to use the second strong attack again, and once again, you have weakening, which is a way better status element compared to burn. So yeah, do keep that into consideration. Now up next, we have the Swimsuit Rukia, and a lot of people actually consider her to be good, but I don't think the exact same thing here, Chief, because let's talk about the character. She has strong attack reaches time of -14% and is a Soul Reaper killer. Not the best start because we already have way better Soul Reaper killers in the game. Nini, Aizen, wait. I don't have anything to say. She has paralysis on everything with Frenzy +1, Guard Break, Havoc at 20%, and Berserker of 20%, so the skills are not too bad. And then the innate skills, she has fire and poison immunity, so not too bad for when it comes to doing content. Like, you won't be burned and you won't be poisoned. However, guys, let me tell you, this is basically Christmas Momo with Havoc. That's all she literally is, and has a better status element as well, because the SA1 is a lunge. SA2, the exact same SA2 as Christmas Momo, where it's a attract into explode type of vortex from the center. Now, in terms of killing bosses, it works. Like, don't get me wrong, it does work. But the main problem with the actual second Tron attack is that it leaves you wide open. It completely glues you into place, and you won't be able to animation cancel until the strong attack animation is over. And by the time the strong attack ends, you'll barely have any invincibility frames against the other mobs. So it can really screw you over quite hard, and I just don't think this character is good, if you guys ask me. That's just my overall general opinion. And then the third Tron attack is full screen, 1000 radius. Like, look, if Rukia had a beam move, then sure, okay, she'd actually be pretty darn good. But like, the fact that you need to lunge in forward to kill a couple wave of mobs, and then you need to be at the center to sacrifice a bit of your life just to basically kill the other mobs, and then, you know, have that stuff going, I'm sorry, Chief, but I don't buy it. I don't buy it at all. So where am I gonna place Rukia? I'm gonna at least put her in good, because at the very least, she does have 2 good strong attacks, and not be completely shafted like these 2 characters right here, where they literally only have 1 good strong attack backing them up. So at the very least, I'm gonna put her on good, but she's gonna go under Lisa. I'm sorry, but it's just how it is. Up next, we have the White Day Gin. Now, this character is a disappointment, but I'm not going to call him a bad character like I initially thought, because over time, I've grown to like the 40% mag shave attack, but I don't think it's the best strong attack that we have in the game. But let's just, you know, talk about the character. So, for starters, this character has Frenzy +1, Havoc at 20%, Berserker 40, and has the power attribute Soul Reaper damage to status ailment affected enemies by +20%. For those of you guys that don't get it, it's basically the same skill that I explained for the Part Lisa. That's all you guys really need to know. And he also has damage to paralyzed enemies by 20%, and also has Sharpshooter. Why Sharpshooter when he's a no affiliation killer? Like, it makes no sense. Just give him Guard Break. Like, I don't get it, K-Lab. I don't get it. It just doesn't make any sense. Like, sure, it's gonna be great for extreme co-op, and it's just gonna be great for anything that nullifies ranged resistance, but realistically speaking, no affiliation week literally combines both melee and range characters, so it makes no sense. Oh yeah, and he also has the revival mechanic on the special, just to pretty much, you know, show you guys. Again, it just makes no sense. Now, the innate skills, he is immune to freeze, also has read, no affiliation dodges. Good, because at the end of the day, you can actually use this character to get the small and medium scrolls, which are pretty annoying since we do have quests where the no affiliation mobs have dodges, and also a sprinter. So yeah, the kit, I'm at least gonna say that it's better compared to Shinji, Rukia, and of course Mashiro, but let's get into it. So the first strong attack is the 40% shave attack. It's the same one that Retsu has, so no problematics. He has a crawling vortex as well. And then the third strong attack is the 1170 in front. Why the crawling vortex, bro? Like, you could not have given him the same SA2 that Tokinada has. Like, why? Even homing vortex at this point would have been actually a lot better. And like, and the 40% shave attack, I'll say it again, sure, it's a good strong attack, but it's never going to be as consistent compared to a 3k length beam any day of the actual week. So it is what it is. Now, in terms of where I'm going to classify Gin, I'm at the very least going to classify him at good, but he's just going to be under Lisa, because at the very least, Lisa does have a 3k length beam, and I know Gin has way higher multipliers and whatnot, but realistically speaking, Lisa's just going to do way more work compared to Gin in terms of taking out the mobs. So yeah, even if she doesn't have guard break. So yeah, there's that to take into consideration. Now up next we have the White Day Grimmjow, which is a very good character, a very good one. That being said, my only niche with this character is that he doesn't have status elements, and some of the skills are a bit wasted because strong attack reaches time of -14% and is a no affiliation killer. No problems there, no problems at all. He has Frenzy with Havoc at 20% and Berserker 40. Follow Up, which in my opinion is a wasted skill. Now, for those of you guys that don't know what Follow Up is a skill where it allows you to damage downed enemies, and it makes no sense for an SB based character because you are going to be able to use your strong attacks to attack enemies even when they have been downed. Follow Up is more good if you're literally trying to kill mobs with your NAD, because when the mobs have been downed, you can't hit the mobs with the NAD string, which is why Follow Up was a good skill to have on NAD characters overall. For an SP based character, it doesn't work. Like, it's just a waste of skill when he could have literally gotten anything better than Follow Up, such as Guard Break. That would have been a way better skill to have over Follow Up. And of course, he is a Power Link Slot Potion character as well, so like, he's a pretty good character. And then the kit, it's perfect. It's actually perfect because he has a lunge on the SA1, the 960 AoE in front, and then the third strong attack is 1200 radius. So like, he just has a very good kit overall, and you're just gonna be able to clean out the mobs. Like, sure, he may have no affiliation killer, but realistically speaking, if you're using this character to farm pots in IZ, you do not need killer, because Transcendence is just going to be able to clean away anything. And also, he has read no affiliation dodges and fire immunity. So the same exact thing that I've stated with Gin, Shinji, etc, etc. You can use them to farm small and medium scroll and ignore the annoying dodges that the no affiliation mobs have. So yeah, my only gripe with this character is that he doesn't have status elements. So yeah, where am I gonna classify him? Grimmjow? I'm gonna have to classify him under amazing. I would like to classify him up at God tier, but the thing is, while he has a way better kit than this Retsu right here, he just doesn't have the same things going compared to Retsu. That's kind of my only gripe with this character. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below, if you guys think that Grimmjow should stay in amazing or not. So yeah, that's just my opinion. So yeah, up next we have Shuhei. Now this White Day Shuhei, they made him a flurry character, but mainly catered towards guild quests. So it's disappointing because the amount of skills that this character has is stupid. It's very stupid. And he doesn't have Guard Break, which is literally the only thing to make him perfect, because he has slow on all of his attacks. The NAD, strong attack, and the special included. And look at what he has. Flurry +1. Boys, range damage +10%. And if brought into guild quests, it's 30%. He has a bruiser of 30%, plus the NAD length that is 20%, and also has the technique attribute Soul Reaper normal attack damage by an additional 20%. It's literally the same exact multiplier as the Machine Society Nemu, but more catered towards normal attacks. And he even has damage to slowed enemies by plus 40%. So the amount of damage that he does is stupid. It's literally stupid. Like, he may be one of the hardest hitting tech flurry characters that we have in the game without a boost. And the one thing that this character is lacking is Guard Break. And it's just very sad. I just don't know why. I don't like it when K-Lab makes these GQ specific characters and they don't even give him Guard Break. Like, come on, we can have innate skills give out Guard Break, so like, why not? It just makes no sense. And he has dodge hollow damage by 50%. He is immune to freeze and also has Shackler. For those of you guys that don't know, Shackler is literally the same exact skill as Immobilizer and Immolator, which is basically going to allow Shuhei to inflict for every 5 seconds slow. Freaking crazy. That's all I gotta say. It's freaking crazy. And the kit for guard breaking, it works because the first strong attack is an 18% range collision first strong attack. Now, for an SP character, it's considered trash, but considering you're going to be guard breaking with this character, It's a good strong attack. It's just gonna barely push away the mobs to then get up close and just snipe them down. Like, it's better than a 40% shave attack for a NAD character. The second strong attack is a 2500 length beam, and then the third strong attack is the same SA3 as the 5th anniversary Byakuya. So like, for guard breaking, he does the job. He does the job. It's just that he needed guard break to be a very insanely good tech character, and it's just disappointing because he hits so hard. He hits very hard. Now, where am I gonna classify him? I'm definitely gonna classify him at good, at the very least, because like, he just has that major flaw where he just lacks guard break, but it's just an overall very good character to use in guild quests. Now for autoing, there's better tech characters to use. That's all I'm gonna say, but at the very least, he's usable. You can use him for guild quests. He's one of the best support units to have for ranged Hollow Week, and that's the benefit of the doubt that I'm going to give to this character. So yeah, I think it's completely balanced above Rukia, because Rukia is kind of useless in terms of content to bring her in, and Shuhei, you can use him anywhere. Like, bro, even Gin has his own role to play if you guys ask me. So yeah, let's get into the next character. Up next, this character disappointed me immensely. Spirit Society Ichigo. Where do I begin, bro? This is the second character that has ever gotten Frenzy +2, as you guys can actually see from the overall skills. He has Burn and Weakening on his entire kit, has Havoc at 20%, increased status element chance against power attribute hollows, and he even has speed attribute Soul Reaper damage to status element affected enemies by +20%. The same exact skill that Gin and Lisa has. Like, that's all you guys really need to know. And he even has Debilitary of +5 seconds, which is good, so the burn lasts a bit longer, and you also have Weakening to pretty much do double the damage, and he even has Sharpshooter. Now in this case, it makes sense because you can use him for melee and ranged Hollow Weeks, so like, no complaints about Sharpshooter. But here's the issue. Here's the main issue. This kid is terrible. 18% ranged collision first strong attack. The second strong attack is the same SA2 as Power Hikone, the same SA2 as who was it? Mashiro, and you guys get it, so on and so forth. And then the third strong attack is 1200 radius. They did this Ichigo dirty, man. That's all I gotta really say. They did him very dirty. I am quite disappointed with what they did to this character. So yeah, but that being said, I'll say one thing. He has Frenzy +2, so in some way, it is going to help make his kit somewhat good. Now, he's not the best, he's not going to be amazing, but at the very least, it is going to help out with making him good. So I'm not going to position him anywhere near mediocre, but I am at the very least going to put him at good. And where I'm going to classify him? I'm going to have to classify him at the very least under Gin. That's where I'm gonna position him at, because at the very least you can use him for IT. He's gonna have a very good chance at inflicting Weakening and Burn to all hollows, and his Frenzy +2 skill is just gonna make his strong attacks hit a bit better. And I mean a bit better. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna have to rethink a bit. I'm gonna have to place him a bit higher than Gin. Yeah, okay, I think that's the right placement for this character. Like, I still think that his kit is garbage, but Frenzy +2 is going to help out the character a lot. So at the very least, he does have that going for him. Oh yeah, as for the innate abilities, he has Stamina Recovery and Dodge Hollow Damage, as well as being able to ignore Freeze. So yeah, I'm not going to lie, the one thing that Ichigo brought to the table is this Team Party Stamina Recovery, because bringing him in a session of IT means that he's going to be healing himself and all of his other teammates in the party, which is pretty good for always getting back the full stamina damage boost. So yeah, at the very least, the innate skills are stacked. Up next, we have Spirit Society Chad. Now this character too disappointed me until I basically reviewed him, and this character is a monster, I'm not gonna lie. Like, he may not have guard break, but he does have a lot of things going for him that just makes him a very good NAD character to use, because okay, let's get into it. So he has Flurry, Poise, melee damage at 10%, but 30% in guild quests, so he is another GQ specific character, just like the White Day Shuhei. He has a bruiser of 50% with a normal tag damage of 25%, and even has healer and can boost and heal on his second strong attack, and his special also gives out a free revive to himself and all of his allies. Pretty good considering this guy doesn't have any type of status elements whatsoever. And his kit, let's just take a look at what he has. So yeah, he doesn't have guard break. Do keep into consideration, but he has a good kit because he has the 2500 length beam. And funny enough, this SA1, it's the exact same SA1 as Aizen and the Spirits Are Forever with you Shunsui. Only difference is that he doesn't have Havoc, so the width is actually going to be 850. That's actually pretty good. And then the second strong attack, it is the Walking Vortex. Believe it or not, it is going to be the Walking Vortex. And yeah, you can check by the similarity. It's going to be exactly like this Tsukishima right here. So if you guys know how Tsukishima's Walking Vortex works, then you guys are actually going to enjoy this Spirit Society Chad right here. And then his third strong attack is full screen. Like, he has the perfect kit that a NAD character needs in order to guard break. So like, he may not have long reach and he may not have guard break, but at the very least, he was given the right kit in order to guard break a bit more efficiently and just be able to kill multiple mobs while autoing. So at the very least, he does have that going for him. So where am I going to classify Chad? I'm definitely going to classify him at good, but I'm going to put him under White Ichigo. While yes, Chad is going to be doing a lot more damage than White Ichigo, but the thing about White Ichigo is that he has weakening and has guard break. So literally, White Ichigo is just a way better character to use for autoing PvE content as a whole, even though he is a very different attribute. So yeah, let me know if you guys agree or disagree in the comment section below. On the innate skills for Chad, he has Medic, so a lot more heals with the second strong attack. Read Soul Reaper dodges, so again, same exact statement. You can use him to get small and medium scrolls a bit faster because the enemies have dodge. And he's immune to weakening, perfect for melee Soul Reaper week. And guys, we are drawing to close because we are only missing the Christmas characters. So before we move on to Nini and Noel, let's go with the first ones, being Orihime and Toshiro. Now, starting it off with Orihime, this character is very good and is by far the very first Orihime that we have gotten in the game. She is an Aurunker killer. She has burn on everything. It's a bit of a weaker status element, but let's just talk about the character first. She has Frenzy +1, Havoc at 20%, a Berserker of 40%. She even has Medic because she does heal on her second strong attack and has Multi-Barrier +2. Guys, this is good. This is very good because it just means that you are going to be able to auto a lot more efficiently in Icy. And speaking of Icy, she is a Speed Link Slot Potion character. And this character is the definitive Technique Link Slot Potion character that we have in the game to use and is literally better than Spirits Are Forever with you Uryu and better than Kenpachi. And you guys want to know the main difference between those two characters? Orihime can actually go up to the top 10 tech characters that we have in the game because let's just take a look at the kit. The SA1 is the Shotgun Blast, the same SA1 as Machine Society Yoruichi, no complaints there. The second strong attack, 960 AoE in front. Very good. The only issue is that, again, you're gonna have to wait 20 seconds to use it. But every 20 seconds, unlike Yoruichi, that is just gonna boost, she's gonna be giving out barriers and will be able to heal up the team. So do keep that into consideration. And the innate skills as well, yo, let's not sleep on them. She has the exact same innate skill as the Spirit Society Ichigo, which is very stacked. She even has Read Aurunker dodges and Sprinter +1, so very damn good skills. Like, I've got no complaints with this character. I just wish that on top of being able to give out barriers, she could have boosted up instead because she already has stamina recovery through the innate skill. But you know what? They made her a healer and a good one, so you know what? I'm gonna give her the pass. Now, as to where I'm gonna classify Orihime, she's definitely gonna go up there into the amazing tier. I think that's the best placement for her, and right now she's currently number 1, so yeah, I don't think she's God tier because, again, she doesn't have the 3000 length beam, she doesn't have a lot of the other things that the main units have, but like, it's definitely good regardless, so yeah. Up next, we have Christmas Toshiro. Now, this Christmas Toshiro is also very good, but he is a no-affiliation killer, but let's be honest here, you don't need killers in IZ, so it works. Anyways, he has Frenzy +1, Havoc at 20%, Berserker 40. He even has increased status ailment chance against technique attribute no affiliation enemies, so he has a way higher chance of being able to inflict freeze, which is very good. Is also another power link slot potion character, and if you guys ask me, he is the definitive power link slot potion character that we have in the game right now. He is actually a lot better than Kokuto, despite having the no affiliation killer. And the innate skills, he has damage to frozen enemies, which is actually very good, freeze resistance, and freezer, which is basically the same skill as Shuhei, Yamamoto, Shinji, where he has a chance to inflict freeze every 5 seconds. And the kit is also very good because his first strong attack, 3k length beam. Second strong attack, unfortunately it is the same SA2 that Spirit Society Ichigo has, but then the third strong attack is 1170 radius in front. Guys, this is literally Power Hikone. Power Hikone, but even more busted, has the increased status ailment chance against no affiliation enemies, and is a link slot potion character, and is by far, I want to say, the best Toshiro that we have in the game, no cap, until we get the Beyond Bankai one and K-Lab surprises all of us. So where am I going to place Toshiro? Honestly speaking, I think this is the best that we have, so I'm going to place him at Amazing. The best one for Amazing because there's just no complaints other than the second Tron attack. Like, if Toshiro had a way better second Tron attack, bro, he'd be a big god tier. Like, he has the status elements, he has all the skills. It's just that he was lacking that second Tron attack to be perfect. So, yeah, that's it. That's just about it. And now, it's time to conclude with the Burn the Witch character. So, starting it off with Nini. This character is stacked. This character is very stacked because she is a Soul Reaper and no affiliation killer type of character. Although, I'll say it again, she should have gotten Holo and Orankar, or Holo and no affiliation, or Orankar and no affiliation. We do not need any more Soul Reaper killers for Heart, period, because we already have Aizen fulfilling that spot alone. So for me, it just makes no sense. But that being said, let's get into it. A strong attack reaches time of -14%, has Frenzy +2, so already out of all the characters we've seen, she's gonna hit the hardest out of all the characters. Has Havoc at 20%. He has hidden enemy chance 100%, so she already has a built-in Zeta Pill, has the increased status ailment chance against Mind Attribute Soul Reapers and no affiliation enemies, and is a Mind Link Slot Potion character and a Super Mind Link Slot Potion character. So this character is a great Link Slot Potion farmer to have, and is pretty much a must-have if you guys are struggling for when it comes to picking up the super pots. Now, I personally do not need Nini because I have Aizen, and honestly speaking, I'm just gonna carry the Ninis, but that's just me, so do not take what I say into consideration. And the innate skills, oh, look at that. She has Enervator, Guard Break, and Sprinter. My only complaint is that she doesn't have Sharpshooter, but you know what, for what she has, it's alright. I've got no complaints, like, she's good. Now, the attacks. 3k length beam. Good. She has weakening on everything. Second strong attack, unfortunately, it's the Crawling Vortex, so it's quite a shame, to be 100% honest. And then the third strong attack is full screen, 1200 radius, so this is very good. This is very good, because like, she almost has the perfected kit. It just has what literally most characters need. It's just the second strong attack that kind of holds her back, but like, she has the best in terms of the skills, and she is a Super Link Slot Potion character, which is what you would want to use her for. And for every content outside of IT, she's just going to be one of the better Heart characters to use in the game. She's literally the second best Heart character that we have in the game, and you can use her for just about anything. You can even use her for ranged Soul Reaper week, and you can use her for no affiliation week just fine and be able to get a very good score with her. So where am I going to classify her? Honestly, look, I know she has Frenzy +2 like Spirit Society Ichigo, so theoretically she should be alongside him, but here's the thing, she has a way better kit than Ichigo and is just gonna do a lot more. And even then, she still has the increased status element chance against the other characters, so yeah. And Amazing, like, I would put her here, but she has Frenzy +2. So where is she gonna go up to? God tier. God tier. Now, I'm gonna put her right above Nemu. I think that's basically the best placement to go about. Final character of the list, Noelle. This character has Hollow and no affiliation killer, which to that end, I've got no complaints, but this character too has a lot of skills going for her. And I mean a lot. So this character, just like Nini, she has weakening on everything but has the revival mechanic on the special. Very damn good. But look at the skills that she has. She has Frenzy +1. She has Berserker of 40%, no Frenzy +2. Bombardment, increased status element chance against power attribute hollows and no affiliation enemies. Power link slot potions +5, super power link slot potions +5, and most importantly, status ailment spiritual pressure boost by +80%. This skill is what literally helps Noelle literally make it all the way up to God tier, because her kit is bad, but the overall stuff that she got is stupid. It's stupid. And the innate skills, they're stupid too, because she has Guard Break, Havoc, and Sprinter from the actual innate skills. So it's not like she was given a way worse treatment compared to Nini, because again, the kit is bad because she has the 18% mag pushback attack, just like Spirit Society Ichigo. The second strong attack is also the same one as Spirit Society Ichigo, and then the third strong attack is full screen. So theoretically speaking, this is an inferior version of Spirit Society Ichigo, but the 80% spiritual pressure buff is what changes everything. When you inflict a status ailment, you basically get 80% of your total SP increased. And it's not just the base SP, but it's overall the SP that you added on together. So, for example, if you have a total of 4.5 spiritual pressure added onto Noelle from the links and from the accessories, when you inflict a status ailment, you'll actually get over 8k spiritual pressure. Just to use as a reference, considering I have a 1 out of 5 Noelle with a Kamari, Pill, and the actual Katakura Alpha, or either Attention type, but you guys get the point. Like, she's just going to be getting so much SP, and this skill is a lifesaver. It's what made the Spirits Are Forever With You version of Kisuke so broken to begin with, that he was already one-shotting harder than both Bruno in 5th anniversary Ichigo. Like, she may have a terrible kit, but like, this kit is what saved her. I trashed on this character a lot for a good reason, but once I saw the sheer amount of power scaling thanks to this actual skill that was added on Noelle, my mind completely changed on this character. And I'm glad I was wrong, because this character is going up at God tier. As to where I'm gonna place her though, I'm not gonna lie, it's a bit difficult. It really is a bit difficult. So like, I can definitely place her alongside Nemu, but like, I don't think I'm gonna place her above Nini, because like, Nini actually has Frenzy +2 going for her, so she's already hitting a bit harder than Noelle to begin with, and also has a way better kit. So she's gonna definitely go behind her, but at the same time, between her and Nemu, it's also very hard to decide, because Nemu just has the perfected kit, but again, she has the 80% spiritual pressure buff that is actually going to save her. So, overall, I have to keep her at 2nd place of God tier. Yeah. Anyways, guys, let me know if you guys agree, disagree about this tier list. Let me know in the comment section below. Don't be toxic. Just, you know, just spread your opinions. Like, I'll take solid criticism. Like, I know for some characters, I may have shown a bit of hate, like the Spirit Society Ichigo right here. I still think that even with Frenzy +2, I don't think he's touching amazing tier. Well, he can, but like, I just don't think he's just stupidly strong. That's the thing. Although I'm kind of having second thoughts about this character. I'm not going to freaking cap. I don't know. Let me know in the comment section below, because this is the one character I really cannot decide. So yeah, once again, if you guys agree or disagree, let me know in the comment section below. And thank you guys for watching this video. This year has been a blast. Like, I've definitely enjoyed it. And if you guys want to see more tier lists, I'll definitely do them. Like, I don't mind doing them. This is actually fun. It's good to see how the community actually thinks about the characters. And yeah, I figured I may as well end it with this last tier list, just to basically end the year. Now, if you guys have actually enjoyed this video, don't forget to smash that like button, share this video with your friends and family, subscribe to the channel if you guys haven't already, and hit the bell notification so that way you guys are up to date with my most recent videos. And yeah, this has been your boy the Death Smasher, and I'll see you guys all in the next one. Y'all have a good one, stay safe, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace out, lads.